It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, there's an NFC fighting store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams.
Kaimi Fairbairn is set to kick off.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go from L.A. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now it's Milrow. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. That's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
17 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Milrow with it on 1st. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Rams nothing.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's good for a gain of 5. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Viking 18. Gabby Lions.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
They give it to him again. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Kind of like that punt returner, Kate, that's just looking for that lane to run. This guy just couldn't find it. Defenders beat him to the spot, left him to try and cut back, or simply take it out of bounds like he just did.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Back, ladies. Back. Go.
They'll run here with Blake Corum. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get it. I got it. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
This time it's a passing play. That's him on a quick hitter. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Come on. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Rangers.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. No. Check, Panther.
On first down, they'll run. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Ready, set.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 70 Lions.
Pass play coming here. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Taken away by the rookie from USC. 40. Hits the 20. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle.
Kate, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game? Or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Rams nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one bounces through the end
Rams take
zone for
over
a touchback.
first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. But still plenty of options left on third and short.
And 3 yards to go.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Broncos. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw now. This is a heater going deep. We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Hawks. Warriors 70. Go.
They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
First down.
So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on fourth down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Rick Woolen with the INT.
Intercepted by the Seahawks. They'll take over first and
That
10.
deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Ready.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Ready.
Milrow looking to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker. He's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
11 on the play.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. The Seahawks with an early lead. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
To throw, here's Milrow. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 15. First down, Seattle.
19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
First down throw here from Milrow. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 10.
19.
And the Seahawks first down.
79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60.
Throwing it again here. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Walker now from the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
We've set it down from 37.
19, stop, 60 ball catch, 60 ball catch. Warrior 17, Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And he's got it, it's in close. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Walker crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Hand off to the back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's going to throw this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it. In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Ready up.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
He's going to try to throw for it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks take over on his 5th interception interception of the season.
By the Seahawks.
Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, batting, baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
Walker on first down. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Working quickly here.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Seattle.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
19 Lions. Panthers tracking 60.
From the gun, Milrow. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Rams take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Ready, set.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
At the 29-yard line.
Another carry for him. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Working quickly here.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll throw here on first. And the deep ball falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Home back in the backfield, and they give it to him. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Come on, set.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You know, on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
19, set. Ready.
They'll throw for it. Completed over the middle. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Hand off to Walker from the gun.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Milroe from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. 19, 18, 19, Lions. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
70 range. Here we go. 70, go.
Here's Milroe to throw. And we put everything he's got behind it. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Tight, 19 tight.
Second and 10, no room to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Dime coverage from the Rams as they get prepped for this third down.
Cowboy 80, Buffalo 18, 79 drop, Cub 19, Cub 19. Ready.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Trap 60, trap 18, Pioneer.
Trying for it with Milroe. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Let's go now. Gravity line.
First and 10, they're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Hot 70, hot 70.
Here's a throw. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Come on, come on. Set.
From the red zone on first. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Get it. 7 Pirates, 70 Timberwolves. Check. Riggs. Go.
He's going to throw it again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be third and goal. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now, and you turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on third and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
And he takes it down to 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Likely our last play of the half, so they're leaving the offense out there.
Here we go. Liking,
And the shutout stays alive in the second half as that pass ball's incomplete on fourth and goal.
Quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They'll throw to begin this drive. All the left side. And he has it right near midfield here. Set about a yard short. Offense in the hurry up here.
Cougar 19.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Working on first down. Low left side, caught by Davis. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Dragon 60.
First and 10, looking to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You You know, before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. Gotta be lying. Motion.
Milrow with it on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Running back motions right. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Gets him on the in route. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. Looking quickly, trying to get sent.
Brings up 4th down.
Milrow to throw on 4th. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. Down to the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Jackson, Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Alert, push. Viking 18. Ready.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He's trying to go deep again. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Get it.
Now looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
19 Lions. Go.
Throwing now on 1st down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Ready?
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. Panther 11. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Me.
He's dropping back to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Julian Love.
Intercepted by the Seahawks. They'll take over at first.
Now that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 60. Buffalo 18. Get up.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Escapes the pocket.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Off the play fake. Milrow. Buying some time left. Now here he goes again. He manages to reach that 25-yard line before he's driven out. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
19. Cowboy 80.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Got it. Ready?
So 1st down from the 41.
79 Broncos. 60 Bison. 60 Warriors. 70. Ready?
Shotgun now for Milrow. Working downfield, snagged by Royal. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
So 1st down from the 41. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready?
1st down throw here from Milrow. Forced out to his right. He can run it. There he goes again. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They give up the gut to Walker. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Rams' 9-yard line.
7 Pirates.
From the gun, Milrow. Caught just shy of the goal line. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks blowing them out now, 34-zip. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. Two teams will take a brief pause to catch their breath, and then we'll finish this game out. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so he got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Come on, 19, Tiger, 19, let's go.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Dose of the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Take it. I got you, baby. I got you.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
3rd and 4.
Curve 19.
Third down from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and is clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready.
He's got it on the bootleg. Buying some time right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They kick the running back in motion. Here he goes on the boot. Ooh, almost to throw the costume. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Viking 18, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Design bootleg here. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Ready.
Rams going nickel here on 3rd down.
79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer.
Here's Milrow to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the red zone now. Completed to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Pick up of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the Rams 12-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
To throw, here's Milrow. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks tack on 7 more to their lead.
42. Rams nothing.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds the in route, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
That's another.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To the air now on 1st and 10. It's his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Mustang 19. Ready, ready?
Still sticking with the passing game. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams trying to do some window dressing. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready? Viking 18.
throw, 3rd and long. Completes downfield to Felton. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gain. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call.
A 55-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And finally, in this 4th quarter, Brock, they were able to get something up on that scoreboard.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Cougar 19, 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, Trap 60.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79.
They're going to pass it here. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense up to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. No street.
Man in motion here.
Warrior 70. Mustang 19, 18 Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Third short, it's Milrow. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kobe Durant has it. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. All right, that's now his 2nd interception thrown in this game. Obviously not a stat you want, but he does have those 4 touchdowns to fall back on.
And that pick, well, makes it a little bit better performance for this defense, right? I mean, you get burned 4 times, but at least you got a couple to hang your hat on that you did take away. I'm not sure that fact is going to save them from what's going to be a really rough film session, though.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. Go.
They'll come out throwing. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, They've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 tight. 19. 70 Lions.
He's going to throw it. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Has room down the left sideline. 30. Gets the 10. And the Seahawks take over as he reports his 10th career INT.
By the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st down and goal to go at the 3-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Hut, hut.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Seahawks continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. Showing a little burst so far. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield.
The Rams take over 1st
When
and
you get
10.
contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready up.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Working now from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
Brings up a
Any
third
DB
down
prefers a
and
highlight
10
reel
yards to
interception
go.
to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Got it. Ready?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Warriors 70. Go. Check smash. Check smash. Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Trying to push deep downfield. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Let's go. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Desperation time here on 4th. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And forget the turnover. Brock may take it back for a late touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate. especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
So it's a win for the Seahawks. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
So look at you shocking everybody. Yes, that is 5 straight after this one.
Yeah, things just got to feel different every day in that building. Playing this well over the last month plus, guys feel like they're on another level, and it gives them a huge lift on game day. You feel that confidence.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.